So you're taking a look at one of these Ninja Professional Series blenders, and I'll give you a quick walk around of it. This was not one that lives on our counter because it does take quite a bit of real estate, but it is an outstanding blender. We've had this thing for probably well over 3 years at this point, 2 to 3 years, and we use it quite a bit for various baking tasks or even just simple things like making beer cheese or smoothies or milkshakes or any number of other things, and has no problems whatsoever with staying sharp with the blades that are in it. It's extremely easy to clean, more so than any blender I've ever used. It snaps into place soundly, which is a nice feature. You don't have the worry of it not being seated just right and then blowing liquid or any type of things that you're blending across your kitchen. Additionally, it has many different speeds. It does have the button orientation that's very, very simple, very easy to use. And you do have the pour top option. And unlike some traditional blenders, you don't even have to hold that top on. There's a nice suction clamp down option that even has a special release to even release that top from it. That is kind of a pressure seal. So if you are pouring something out of that little tab that pops up, it's not going to dump it into whatever you're trying to pour it into, which is a really nice feature that old style blenders didn't used to have. As far as cleaning it, there is kind of a unique feature to this in that the actual blade system itself, it's not one of those that sits down on the bottom, but it actually swirls throughout. Be careful when you're pulling it out because it is relatively sharp, but it does release perfectly easily. Leaves you with a nice smooth bottom at the bottom that just shows you where the gears work and actuate that particular device. But it pops out so you can really deep clean it. You don't have to worry about getting around a certain little thing, and you don't have to worry about when you put it back in that it clicks in perfectly. You don't have any of those issues. There is just kind of a gear that it sits in, and it sits there nice and easy, and once you've snapped it in, it's good to go, and we've never had any issues with it whatsoever. The handle's nice and big, easy to utilize. It's marked very well on the sides for different measurements, and I've not had this thing hit something that it couldn't blend up. So if you are somebody that's making something that is pretty intense, be it big ice chunks, anything of that variety, it doesn't stall out like a lot of the blenders that I've seen or utilized in the past that were of older generations. But this thing's been a beast, and it's something I'd highly recommend. I really don't think you can go wrong with it. It's served us really, really well, and I think you'll like it.